Well, hello everybody, welcome back to Just Gaming. Today we're going to play some more Legionbound. Last time we adventured in the Burning Forest, or Burning Fortress. Today we're going to dive into the Blazing Forest and see what that might bring. I think I spent my points, maybe or maybe not. We have a lot of points left. So let's spend those first. I think what I wanted to do was kind of just pump defense as much as I can. So frontline heroes get another 5%. Everybody in the front line gets that. I don't have any keystone yet. I'm wondering, this keystone here this keystone here. Defense heroes take 50% less physical damage. Sounds like a real winning type of keystone there. So I was thinking about working my way down this tree here a little bit more as well. So this is all heroes. I like that. All heroes. What is this one here at the end? Heroic defenders. Defense heroes are 10 times more likely to get targeted. I do like that too, but I want to build stuff up for it. I'm also wondering about this thorns. This thorns damage might be cool. I'm getting pulled in a lot of ways. This one here is, here's recover 5% health at the start of each wave. I thought that would be pretty cool too. Boosted con. Thorns, this all does plus 20% thorns. And this one does what over here? Thorns damage becomes an AoE. Ooh. That's interesting. I mean, there's a lot of really interesting nodes here. I see why they limit the keystones because they're very, very powerful. But for now, I think I'm going to kind of avoid the keystones, but I'm going to pick up on some of these fairly powerful nodes here. These 1,000 skill gems here. I mean, 15% chance to block magic in the back. Seems like that would be very good. With 4,000 left, I'm going to go up here and hopefully, can I snag that? Yeah. So defense heroes gain 20% thorns. Con. I assume Constitution is going to give us more hit points. What's this one do? Heroes gain 3% HP regen. For now, we'll delve into the thorns. I mean, I'm not going to be much in there, 40% thorns, but I guess that's just going to give us an ability to carry a lot of thorns into the build. Let's see what this we have. Can I view it here? What does that mean? Oh, that's the bulwarks. That's the upgraded. And I know when we're in the game, we can see like what we've actually accomplished out of things. So let's do the party select first. Now, I don't know, what did I get out of the last one? I don't know that we opened up a new class here. Oh, we did this one, this artificer. I think I'm going to take out the ranger and put, oh, I can't. Yeah, put in the artificer. I want to say artifactor because I like artifacts and stuff. All right, well, we got him in. Let's check him out. I think he is ranged arcane engineer who marks targets for extra damage and turns a single foe into a pulsing shock point. Let's go. That sounds good. Not sure what his synergy is, but we do have a defensive lineup. So Guardian, Paladin. I don't think the Smith is defensive, but the Shield Maid's defensive. So a Shield Mage. We've got a pretty good selection of defensive heroes here. So let's go back to the main menu. Oops, sorry, new game. Blazing Forest. Let's check this guy out. Looks like there's a fair bit of bonuses here. This is going to be a little bit harder. We do get more skill gems. That's why I was getting so many skill gems in the previous one, is there's a big bonus because, you know, things are harder, you get a big bonus here. So let's go ahead and start the game. Once they come on, I tend to, synergy spotted, okay. That's kind of, I never noticed that before. Put him kind of in the middle, put the armorer back here, a wizard back here, has some stats there. Paladin, I'm going to throw right in here too. I'm going to put the Paladin here, and the Shield Mage I'm going to put over here so he can activate the Mage over here. Put the Cleric within the Shield Mage, and let's put this guy within the Shield Mage as well. All right, so kind of clumped up, but that way they're sharing all kinds of good auras. Yeah. Unfortunately, let's see if I put him there. Move him back. He's going to be under more auras. I'm going to put him where the Paladin is and kind of switch these two. Paladin there. There we go. I like that better because I want him to be under as many auras that are beneficial as I can. Let's go to the higher screen. So we have a Paladin already. We have access to the heal spell right off the bat. I think I'm going to go ahead and grab that. Grabbing a gunslinger and then another cleric sound pretty good too. So the gun, now they're not going to show up until I unpause it. So let's put the gunslinger over. Put the gunslinger there, and then the shield mage is here. So I want to put a cleric. Is there anybody here? Who was there? Oh, the priest was there. It's really difficult to see where these little circles are. The priest was in here, I believe. Yeah. So let's trade these two out. Come on. This guy's going to go where the shield mage is. We'll put him here. Then the gunslinger, we'll just move him here. All right, so kind of bundled up. I had him arranged the way I wanted it, but it's kind of messed up now. We'll see how far we can get. I am going to turn the speed up a little bit now that I got everybody settled. We'll see if this difficulty really ramps up quickly. I like the major thing we're going to have to pay attention to is the bosses. So it didn't. I thought that clicked over already. Now we don't have a synergy located here on the new guy, so I don't know what his synergy is going to be, or if we have even access to, whatever class is his synergy. I'm still there. That Bloodthirst amulet, what's that do again? Increase action gauge. We'll kind of wait on that. Not that it's bad, but I want to grow the group and buy some key items. So heavy weapons is strength heroes gain 5% XP. I tend to avoid these XP ones in the beginning. But let's look at getting a peasant and a ranger. We don't have those yet. So peasant, I'm going to throw down maybe here. Ranger, we'll look to throw him more in the back. Might benefit from one aura there. Not going to be able to fit everybody in the auras, but look, the skill gems are already cruising. We're only on wave 9. We've picked up over 800 skill gems, so that 50% extra is quite good. Let's see what we got. Okay, it hasn't switched. I'm going to wait on those. Okay, so we're looking, when it switches, take a look at it again for purchasing. We're up to 13 heroes. Let's see what we get offered here. We don't have a brawler and we don't have a rogue. Find weapons is really good because all strength heroes gain 10%. Thief's Charm, 1% chance to cause the target to drop coins with a physical attack. I'm going to grab that too. We're just going all out on a bunch of this stuff here. Rogues can go here. Brawler can be in the front line, but I want them under some auras because they're not as defensive as a guardian, of course. Wouldn't mind picking up a warrior and some more guardians. We have 2 clerics, so the healing should be good along with this the aura here, paladin aura. Got some pretty good healing up front. Plus we have the heal spell, so that's all good. Money is rolling in. We got a Templar upgrade there from the cleric. Let's check the hiring again. So brawler, duelist, battle mage. Now we don't have a duelist. We don't have a warrior. I want the potion because you want this potion and bomb whenever you can, in my opinion. I think the potion basically just saves the dude, that's going to die. And the bomb lets you roll out quite a bit of damage there. So I'm going to get the battle mage as well. we're just going to try and really, really pump these the amount of characters that we have going here. I'm going to get him here. Do look like we have some healing issues up here. I wonder if I should take the warrior and move him down here next to the paladin. Let's see. Move the peasant back. Move the warrior here. See if we can benefit from the paladin a little more. Get all these guys upgraded. Wow. All right. Got to get everybody upgraded. So let's do the synergy upgrades here. Would love to pick up a druid so my wizard can also synergize here. But let's see what we got. So we have barbarian, barbarian, barbarian. I think they're trying to tell us something about getting a barbarian. So let's oblige that. Having an actual offensive spell will be good. I do like the Frost Nova. Now, Assassin's Charm, heroes gain 3% action gauge on a crit. Sure. All right. Pick up a bunch of money. We seem to have a fair bit of money so far. As far as this barbarian's concerned, put him over here. And we are taking quite a bit of damage up here, so I'd love to get like a paladin or something in this area to put down an aura. We're almost ready for it to switch, or else I would go ahead and do the switch myself. Oh, we're fighting the boss too. Holy smokes. Hold on. Let's stop. That's why I'm taking damage. Frosty shoots him. Battle Mage, another Guardian would be good. Immune to slow. I like getting the immune to slow and the immune to stun ranks as soon as you can. It does a pretty good job of helping you out there. Because notice it says all heroes become immune to slow. And then there's another one that says all heroes become immune to stun. I think not having your heroes slowed or stunned is pretty good. Bunch of synergies right there. Looks like we got everybody. Okay, let's take a look at the offerings again. We do not have a mercenary yet. We don't have a druid yet. Ooh, I like the blood soak charm. So we're getting that because it's 5% heal on a hit. So druid we're going to take back into the back here and put some auras in the back. Let's go ahead and throw him here. Oh, did a guy die? Oh no. Trying to manage having people, and so my heal is at 1. That was my, which guy died? Was he my bulwark or my, oh my gosh, both of my guardians died. My upgraded one and my guardian. If I have to take a better look, but let's see. If party has 34 heroes of the same, 3+ heroes of the same class, heroes gain 25% damage. Let's skip that. Heroes gain 20% extra XP. Heroes lose 12% defense and MDF. Heroes that are about to die immediately regain all health. Triggers once per hero. Yeah, the second chances one is just pure good. Let's slow this down for a second so I can kind of take stock of what I got going on here. All of my defensive heroes are dead. Oh, that's what I'm noticing, is that they're just able to just really grind down the defensive heroes very quickly. And it's very difficult to keep them alive, which is unfortunate. You know, I see my warrior, my paladins here, but anytime I get a defensive guy, they have that taunt and they just die so fast. Let's get the paladin. Let's get the ring of health and this plate armor. Something might be wrong with the way defense works or something in the game, because I'm starting to wonder about it. You know, having like, is it better to have a full party of, you know, of paladins or whatnot? Because I've gone really deep into the defense And it just seems like everybody just dies, you know, when you fight anybody difficult. They don't tank very well. Now, I do have a heal spell, so it could be on me too. But here's my other problem with the game at the moment is these pixel graphics are awesome. I love them. Problem is I can't see anything. You just have this big green splatters everywhere recently. You know, in the lower biomes, this wasn't the case, but now there's these splatters literally everywhere all the time, and you can't see your characters. You don't know what's going on. It becomes very difficult to manage. Still really like the game. I just think if there's some way to not, maybe we can turn these down a little bit. Let's check settings, visuals. Reduce lightning map effect. Disable the stock enhance immersion in the background. Lighting effects. This detailed clarity settings. What does this mean? Cursor size normal. Disable screen shake. I would like to disable screen shake, quite honestly. Yeah, the screen shake is really cool, but man, it makes it difficult to play. Ability VFX scale. Show ability names. Show damage numbers. HP transparency bar, show other areas. Yeah, I wish they would add an option of enemy AoEs or something to really give them less transparency, because good grief, it's so hard to see through those. I don't think there's a way to turn it down. So let's apply and close that. At least we won't have the screen shaking everywhere. I still don't like how it bounces in and out. Maybe, let's see, at least, yeah, I don't know what that is. Like, oh, it's telling me something is happening to a character or something, I believe, when it does that. Being targeted by something. I wish it wouldn't move around either. Just like a static screen. It adds to a sense of activity. But maybe it means somebody's about to die or something. I don't know. Somebody was taking quite a bit of damage there. Let's grab a warrior and a swashbuckler. Let's get this plate armor, ring of health, and a cleric. Sure. We'll just buy it out. Let's refresh early, see what we can get here. No defensive warriors, but I can't get another paladin. So we're going to do that too. Let's stock up on everybody. Let's grab him. Let's get another paladin over here. Let's get the warrior back here. Another cleric. This cleric we'll put in the back. We do have an ascensions. Let's see what that is. Let's make an aggressive ascension. Let's do the rogue and the duelist. Let's get something that's going to be fairly, hopefully pump out some damage. A shadow blade hand sounds like somebody who's about to do some work. Let's do him here. I'm actually going to switch him with the brawler over here, I think. So yeah. It's really hard to see these things. Let's get that Templar upgraded and over here. Anybody else upgraded? The Paladin. Let's do a heal. They seem to always focus on the characters over here. Not sure why entirely, but at least with the screen shake disabled, it seems like the split soak charm is the one I want. Yeah. Let's get that one before it disappears. You kind of really got to monitor these charms and everything that's going on. Because if you want them, they're going to disappear pretty quickly, especially when you speed up the game. Let's do a higher here. Rogue, Wizard, Artificer, Bomb. Rod of Healing, let's get that. Another Wizard would be nice. Let's get that. Okay, I'm going to slow this back down again. Maybe that's my problem, as I'm, let's put the Wizard over here. Anybody else synergizing there? Oh, the Gunslinger. Here we go. I saw some goldish glow over there. Okay, anybody heal? Let's get that. Let's just throw a healing up in that sector. Yeah, it's really hard to see stuff because the health is in green, and then the whatever these guys are casting in these fire zones, it's just this massive green blobs everywhere. I can't see anything. So we're at 43. If we can get through 50, we at least unlock whatever the character is that's related to this biome. So that would be nice. Let's get the paladin upgraded. Don't see any other glows. Heroes are refreshed. Let's check that. Smith, priest, paladin. Let's go with another paladin. What the heck? So let's get that. We'll get another paladin. Let's snag another priest for down below. I think I have a mercenary and a smith already. Save some money. I'm going to throw a paladin up in this area and see if we can get a healing thing over there. And the other priest is where? He's right here. Just going to keep the priest back here. Maybe he can throw down some improvements and stuff in this area. Looking for hit point bars. They look okay. We are getting quite a lot of gems, and we're already almost 5,000. We had like 400 and something coming in. So at about 28 heroes, I think that number is too low. I think I'm going to wait for the refresh here. This wizard's about to crank into the mages. Close. Come on, you can do it. There's a lot of enemies on the board at the moment, but we seem okay. No complaints there. I'll go ahead and throw Frosty welcome down there. So wizard and apothecary. We don't have an apothecary yet, so let's hire that. Oh, I do have an apothecary. I'm sorry. But they're really good, so I'm going to hire that. I'm going to grab another wizard. Put the other wizard here. Apothecary. Let's do the apothecary over here and try and keep this area alive too. Trying to see. I don't think anybody's died, which is good. I think this paladin's about to die. That seems okay. All right. Is there a gold glow on anybody else? I don't think so. The warrior needs a... Oh, what is the warrior's synergy? The warrior synergizes with... I forget. They turn into like a fire blade or something, or a flame blade. Oh, we got the spirit now. Let's do that. Freeze him. Confusion, Simulacrum. I'm going to go ahead and refresh early and see if we get anything good. So another word, Bard. I don't have a Bard. I'm going to snag another warrior. We don't seem to be able to do much else. This Bard, though, wouldn't mind having the Bard like somewhere around a bunch of characters, but it does do an aura as well. Oh boy, one. Oh, I don't have any mana. Let's go. Heal, heal. All right. Enemies drop 20% extra skill gems, drop 25% less gold. Might run away, fleeing enemies grant no XP. I'm going to try this Idol of Cowards. I've done it once before, so I'm a little bit afraid. Oh, I got to get through 50, so I got to kill all these guys, and I think that thing will come up and say, beat wave 50 is spicy mushrooms, and then do I get a character class opened? Oh, I don't see a character class opening. Maybe I have to get farther. I'm not sure. All right, well, let's check out the hiring here again. I think we're good there. Need some mana. So far, I haven't seen anything that says, you get more mana back or whatnot. That I remember. It'd be really cool if you can manipulate the mana recovery. Got our second ascension coming up, and we can hire more people. Still no defensive guys. I am going to get a shield mage. Let's just go right into this with another cleric or an armorer. Let's grab the armor. We only have one of those. Entangle spell. I think we're going to pass on the other two for the moment. The shield mage, let's take him down here and see if we can get some extra mana down there for the or extra action. I think he adds like action or whatnot to. Let me read that again. Is in range gain increased magic. Strikes one enemy, grants all heroes an icy shield. Yeah, so they're really good. I just haven't had an opportunity to kind of build around them. So I think once we get through all the different zones, the different biomes that are in the game, come back and try and build like very kind of specific teams and see what kind of interactions we can get with, like try and build a team that have, you know, very specific characters in them. I think that would be fun too. So do you have an armor? Let's do an armor and a gunslinger. What the heck? Let's do that. Sounds interesting. Forged Steel Sharp Shot. Looks cool. He's got the little hat on and everything. Let's put him here. Now I can move. Oh gosh, if I could see. I can't see anything. This bard I'm going to put right in the middle. If I can, maybe. Can I? Is there a space there? Somewhere? Yeah, he's somewhere in there now. Once you get a number of characters, it's very difficult to see and make things happen specifically the way you want to. So I would tell you, you know, maybe you need to pause it like when you can see, and maybe that's the best way to do it. Like I can see fairly clearly here. I'm wondering if the pause removes. If I pause it again, is it going to have any green? No, it lets those fade. So maybe pausing is the way to go when you're moving people around. I'm still learning the game, so you know, there's a lot work to do here. Ring of Criticals. Our heroes gain 10% critical damage. Heavy weapons. I'm just going to go ahead and buy those two. Duelist. So we needed a knight. We did not have a knight at all. Let's get some auras on him. Somebody leveling up here? No. No synergies. We have a pretty good bank right now. I'm wondering if we should refresh and see if we can get a defensive hero. Got another shield mage. Ring of Defense is good. Let's get that, and let's get the fine weapons. We'll just let that crank for a little bit. Is somebody gold, or is that my dude? Yeah, I think that's just the ascended dudes up here. Okay. Still cranking right along. I'm wondering if this particular biome you have to get to like 75 to get the character. If there is a character associated to the Burning Forest. I mean, I do like the Burning Forest. I like how they represented the heat waves. You see that kind of distortion moving up. It's pretty cool. Right, somebody, the priest is ready to rock and roll there. It seems like there's a spot here in the middle now, right? Somebody die? No, we're still at 33. The shield mage go there? Yeah, let's do that. Okay. I'm going to speed it up a little bit. It's very difficult to follow the... Somebody's ready to go here, right? Is it the shield mage? Yeah, Bastion. Anybody else? No, that's the two ascended guys. So we're still 33. This flipped recently, so Cleric Bulwark, yay. Let's see if he dies just off the cuff. Heroes gain 10% increased chance to block magical damage. I'm going to get that too. Let's put him back here. Let's pause. Let's learn from what I'm saying. So I'm going to bring him here where the paladin is. Switch the paladin out. The knight is now a stalwart. Stalwart is a strength, or no, he's a defensive hero as well. So Anybody else glowing? You know, it's these guys here. What is this thing? That's kind of cool. That's the Templar. He's about to do his divine intervention or something. All right. Well, we'll see how that goes. If the bulwark can survive, it's very difficult to see his hit points. He's got 19.9. The only thing that I wish you could do is like combine the same two synergized characters together, like do a bulwark and a bulwark and make like super tank, super tank guy, or whatever you want to call it at that point. I think that would be pretty neat, but it doesn't seem like you're able to do that. Okay, we got another bishop. So the priests upgrade to the bishops. So we're still at 34. No one's dead. So I want another paladin. They seem to be really good right now. So I'm going to grab another paladin too while I'm at it. Let's throw a paladin up here. Synergies. Trying to follow hit points is so hard. Can't really see very well at all. Now, okay, so spacebar pauses too, so everyone looks okay. Let's crank it up a little bit. So without the potion, you kind of want to memorize like, how many characters do I have? So we've almost gotten 7,500 gems. So that's kind of cool. Now there are a lot of things out here. I wonder if I should roll the dice there. I'm not taking a lot of damage, so I think we're just going to stick with what we got here at the moment. Trying to keep a lot of guys alive so I can try and get up to my maximum heroes. Now here we go by an upgraded ranger. That seems like that would be pretty cool. So put it in a reasonable spot. Hiring shield mage, cleric, samurai. We don't have a samurai yet, but we have, ooh, yeah, potion. Yeah, potion was something I'm looking for. Now I'd like to get that samurai before he disappears as well. So I have to keep an eye out for that. But so far, so good. I think we need 12,000 for the samurai, somewhere around there. Maybe we'll get it before. Let's heal up here. See anybody in danger? I don't see any yellow hit point things. Looks like we just have to scroll over them to kind of make their hit points show up for a little bit. Okay, let's see. All right, hire samurai. Where did he go? Went back here somewhere, right? No, not quite. Oh, he's moving still. Yeah, no, not right in the front line. Let's put him here. Maybe samurais are better in the front line, but I'm not quite sure. I've got two paladins there. I'm going to move a paladin down here to give a healing over here. Pretty soon I'm going to run out of slots where I can put people. But so far, this run's going okay. Heal here. Heroes are refreshed. Herbalist, shield mage. I can get a guardian. I can get the guardian in just a minute, right? Anybody glowing? No. Let's go, and then once we get enough gold, we'll go ahead and grab a guardian, see if we can throw him here between these paladins. See if we can get him up to a bulwark. Where did he go? He went there. Let's put him here between the double paladins. There's triple paladins here. Maybe they'll keep him alive. You can see the upgraded paladin here. They called Templars. Has more hit points than the Guardian, so you really need to try and keep him alive until he's able to synergize. The Bulwark, I'm sure, is okay somewhere in that mess of stuff, wherever he is. I think he has survived. Oh, somebody died. See, look. So somebody almost died, but was saved by the potion. That's why I like to have the potion is in that mess of graphics, I don't know if you're going to be able to see or respond. Even with the heal spell, very difficult to figure out where the heck people are. Like, who needs healed? Who needs something? So, like, my Steel Knight died. I didn't even know he was in trouble. You know, there's just too much going on. So, the automatic stuff like that potion is something that will really work well for you. So let's purchase. I don't have enough to purchase it. Darn it. I lost two characters right there. So I'm going to go ahead and use the bomb. We are fighting the boss. So I'm going to freeze the boss too. That's probably why things are dying because this, well, took my eye off the ball for 1 second and this dude's dead. Yeah, dropping characters now. Higher. I'm going to grab a knight. Just have somebody else out there. These people are dropping like flies. To get these potions eaten up here. We're at 33. I was able to recover from the... Okay, this one went from an artificer to a right. My biggest problem is recovering from all these deaths. You know, I was cruising along at like 38. I've lost five characters so far. We're gonna freeze this guy again. I'm just hoping to freeze enough. Pause for a second here. Sorry about that. Daughter called and needed to take the... Sorry, I paused it again by mistake. Let me unpause the recording and now I will unpause the game. All right, let's see if we can beat this guy. So we're still losing characters. We just lost a knight or the paladin. We don't have any money to buy anything, so we don't have any mana to heal anybody or freeze anybody. So we're kind of just stuck with where we're at the moment. We have 17,000 here, so now we can buy somebody. I think we'll go with the sorcerer, see if we can get something going on in the back. Come on. Man, I wish I could get some more mana. Everybody's just dying. Almost got... Okay, so we killed the boss. That's good. Synergy heroes are stronger. Send heroes slightly weaker. Heroes gain 25% stats. Hero loses 1% for each unique class in the party. I think I'm going to go with this False Gods one again. I'm not sure. Like, our whole front line is dead, so I got a lot of repurchasing to do. Let's go ahead and snag a knight, seeing as our entire front line is dead. Let's move him back a little bit. Another ascension. Well, sure. Let's do a mage and a priest. I don't know. Not sure. I've never done any of these. I usually do the fighter. Hallowed Magi. It looks really cool. Throw him kind of in the middle. Hope for the best. Shield mage. I'm going to put him in the middle too. Can I get here? Good grief. Just looking for that spot right there. Move him back. Paladin's up front. And let's go. Now, I don't have my bomb. I don't have any potion. Let's see if any of those came up in here. We do get a potion, so that's good. It's going to save somebody if somebody dies, which is probably likely to happen soon. Let's see, this sorcerer really can't go in. I'm just keep it in the corner there. So I'm going to speed it up some more here. I don't think we're going to have this run go much longer, but maybe, I mean, we got 27 characters left still, but I don't have any money to kind of recover from it at this point. But we did okay in the one game where we got down to 30, low 30s. I think we were up close to the 40s or whatnot, but here I just don't have a good feeling about keeping everybody alive. But here, like, see, there's so many dudes out right now, so let's see if we can do some freezing. Yeah, we lost somebody else, didn't we? We were at 28, I think. No, we have the potion still, so we're still at 27. Is anybody higher? Let's get another paladin. I'm not sure where the paladin went, but we'll just keep it where it's at. Let's do another. I'm gonna save this freeze. Potion is still there, so everybody's still alive. Hire somebody else, but a bastion would be awesome, but it's 4,000 more gold. The wizards are lighting things up. I would love to get another bastion, so let's get that. I'm probably going to put this bastion in the middle back here. Who's this? Oh man, we're starting to lose people. So we lost the potion and a person. There's another dead person. Things are getting a little dicey. So here we've got 11,000. Let's get the potion again. That'll kind of keep somebody alive for the moment. Not sure we're getting to 99 with just 25 guys. The potion is still there, so that's good. Let's kind of freeze some spots there. Potion is still there, 25 guys. Still need some more money. You know, I can't just keep cranking out spells. All right, let's see. We got 15,000 is what we got. We got a protagonist, berserker, but I need some more money. We're almost there money-wise. I'd like to get a berserker. You just try and get some more damage getting thrown out here. Berserker, I'm not sure where the berserker is. He's over here. Back up, back up. Okay, potion is gone, so we're going to start losing characters again as we progress. Let's go ahead and freeze a couple things here. Just try and give us some sort of a no ability to keep this guy alive. Oh boy, what all those beers. That's interesting. Huh. Well, so far so good. We're at 87. Maybe we can keep this together. Fencer, sure. Probably should have bought that sorcerer, but let's put the fencer up there, get him in some auras. Oh man, this guy's bouncing between like 0 and he's dead. Darn it. So we have a right, artificer, sorcerer, herbalist. We have no money though. Down to 24. We have 10 more waves. I don't know about this. This is getting way too dicey. 23. Oh, we're fighting a boss. There's some sort of... No, it's not boss. It's just a bigger centaur character. Maybe he's like a little mini boss or something. But they're killing our characters off. 14,000's not enough. Need more monies. Got no energy. Come on, wizards, light these guys up. Yeah, I think this is the death knell here. Let's get a paladin. Sure. Get up there and try to potentially stay alive. He lasted... Oh, he's still around. I thought he was going to die, but he's kind of out there doing some work. Come on, oh, he lasted 40 seconds, 45 seconds maybe. Yeah, this is a lot. So let's go ahead and freeze some stuff. I think the freezing's actually better than the heals. I don't think I can effectively heal in a mass like this. The heal would have to have a much bigger area of effect, and I think at this point I'm just going down. Yeah, I'm not going to bother to purchase things because we're almost there. I think this is a maybe. Like there could potentially be something in getting us to 99 if we played a little differently or had a little better luck on keeping our dudes alive. But I'm wondering if the key is I like being defensive, and defensive doesn't seem to be able to work because I think what it is that taunt mechanic is killing us, at least at the moment, because everyone's hitting the taunter, which is awesome, but they just don't have enough hit points. I would like to see the bulwark have triple the hit points that it has. It just doesn't have enough hit points yet. So, well, we did pretty good there. We'll take a look at spending some points in the skill tree when we play again. But I hope you like this run. We didn't quite get to 99, but we did get quite far. Let's check the party select screen. I think we did unlock somebody. I don't think I see a new one. Oh, this guy, Lumberjack. So I have to check out the Lumberjack, a slow, brutal finisher who specializes in bringing down high health foes with unstoppable, non-critical strikes. Ooh, I like the sound of that. Very cool. And it makes sense that we got the Lumberjack from the Burning Forest. Okay, that's cool. So the next zone we'll go into is the Ashen Cliffs. We'll check that out next time. But if you like this, like, subscribe, leave a message. Let me know how you're doing in Legionbound. Have you put together like a targeted group where you're got like 5 lumberjacks and 5 clerics or something like that? I think that's what I'm gonna do once I kind of get the skill tree to a point where I can effectively, focus on those classes and see what kind of run we can put together. Then also these adventures. I want to do another adventure once we've gone through all the biomes. Hope you're enjoying the game. I am a little bit of annoyed with the sprites just covering your whole party. Maybe that's some feedback I can leave for the developers and say, hey, can you put in some transparency on some of the enemy spell effects? They're just too hard to see through. So we'll have to see. But I am still enjoying the game. I think it's pretty cool. I'm enjoying doing the Slay the Spire 2 run that I have going on now too. So check that out. We'll see if we can push the Silent up through Ascension 3. That's a really good game too, Slay the Spire 2. If you haven't checked that out yet, do so. But like, subscribe, leave a comment. Take care, everybody.